guys, Richard Ryden here, doing my latest review. This time it's for episode 11, Boomtown of New Series 1 of Doctor Who. So, straight to it. So this is everyone, like, quite far too many from this series. I only ever watched a couple of times, first time, maybe again, and then 10 years ago. I've definitely not watched it since. When I first watched it, I thought it was kind of dull, Brit average. But although I did like little moments on a rewatch. And yeah, pretty much the same feeling. Definitely down the bottom. Not my least favourite episode. That still goes for the Slovene two-parter. This is effectively an epilogue of sorts to that story. So plot is the Doctor, Jack and Rose are in Cardiff because they got the rift of time and space in Cardiff. The Doctor's there to check on it. And Mickey shows up. He's visiting from London, and main story is they're all having a good time, but one of the Slovene family escaped the bomb that the Doctor had Mickey set off towards Downing Street. She teleported away while the rest of her family were killed and has basically taken over Cardiff as mayor, and she's plotting to basically blow up Cardiff to her own ends. And the main part of the episode, really, it's not so much what she's up to, but more of a personal thing, is that the Doctor plans to return her to her home planet, but her family have got a death sentence, so she's going to be executed on her return. And the dilemma is, should the Doctor take her back knowing she is going to be killed? And he's basically forced to spend the evening having dinner with her while she talks about why he should let her go. And then the other part of the episode is Mickey's visiting. He's trying to see what sort of relationship he's got with Rose, and realises that Rose just isn't interested in him anymore. Although the Slovene Margaret is plotting to blow up the Earth to basically get what she wants, and she nearly succeeds at the end, although it never feels like she really was going to succeed. That seems to be in control of the whole situation. It's much more about how the Doctor basically leaves death and destruction in his path, but doesn't stick around for to see the consequences of it. Something that Margaret's taking advantage on completely. She tries to claim that she can change, because at the beginning of the episode you see that she didn't murder this woman who had discovered the death trap that the power plant she's overseeing is going to be. She killed a guy for the safety inspector for checking, finding out all this herself. When she mentioned having a boyfriend and being pregnant, she couldn't go through with killing her. She tries to use that as a defense, that's proof that she can change. Maybe she believes she can, but the Doctor doesn't buy it, because he sees it. You let someone go because they smile at you, they beg for you, they've got a family, and that's how you justify the murder of millions. And her reaction is, only a true killer would understand that. So it's good to see that, much like in the Dalek episode, when a couple of people didn't mention this in my review actually, the Doctor just loses it, telling the Dalek to just kill itself because it's got no orders, nothing to do beyond just killing people. And the Dalek just calmly tells the Doctor that he'd make a good Dalek. And it's the same, showing that the Doctor's got, as much as he is a good person, he does such bad things, and he's killed a lot of people as well, including, of course, his home planet and all the people there. Obviously, it was a last-ditch attempt to stop the Dalek completely, but horrific consequences. And that's what most of this episode is about, really. Like the Doctor, he basically solves the problem, leaves, doesn't feel the consequences of it, and now he's going to have to. Margaret even asks him to be there for the execution, which he says he does agree to. And the other plot is of course Mickey. And by the end of the episode, Mickey's had enough. Basically when the eruption kicks in Cardiff, what Margaret's got planned, Rose just runs off to the TARDIS, not even fall back Mickey's safety. Goes back from at the end, but you can see from looking face he's had enough. And it's a good ending for Mickey, because he feels so bad for the guy. He's obviously a bit of a whimper in the first episode. He had been kidnapped by aliens and had a plastic copy of him created. Fair enough, but he stepped up in the fourth episode. He with what he needed, is able to actually send that missile on Downing Street, knowing it could kill Rose, but killed all the Slovene in the process. Now, Doctor was actually, again, didn't mention this, Doctor actually said he was impressed and offered Mickey a chance to come, but he just felt like he wasn't ready for that sort of life. And here you just get the feeling he's just had enough. You just feel so bad for the guy, because he's really grown since the beginning. But again, Rose is just not thinking about him whatsoever. He even mentions he tried to have a relationship with another girl, yet when Rose calls him, he just runs. but yeah, look at his face, like it's over. He's done now. Like, so yeah, sad ending for him. But yes, that's the episode. So it's not a big action-packed episode. In fact, think about it, it feels like, did it even need to happen? Oh, here comes my dog. You know, you've got 13 episodes commissioned, and they've obviously got 12 episodes written. But did they not for this? This obviously only episode 11, but this is like, let's say they got 12 episodes written, then they need one here. You know, did they just? There's a story in series 2 about how it completely fell apart with one of the writers not able to put an episode together in time. Was it something like that, or was this always planned? But I don't know. It just feels like it can easily have been skipped. But yeah, it's a good episode. A lot of good quieter moments, but it's still one of the weaker ones. But it's not a bad episode or anything. But yeah, that is it. So I will see you next time for the episode Bad Wolf. Spoiler: futuristic game shows. Till then, thank you.